ban on mid-race refuelling, a new top 10 scoring system, 3 new teams, 5 new drivers and the return of the 7-time world champion. And after some highly unpredictable pre-season testing in Spain, there's a lot to look forward to as the 2010 Formula 1 season begins in Bahrain this weekend. On paper, at least 4 teams could have a realistic chance for race victory at Sakhir. 2008 champion Lewis Hamilton should be back on the pace right from the start, now joined at McLaren by title successor Jenson Button, as their former team partner Mercedes-Benz returns as a constructor in its own right for the first time since 1955. So it's Team England, which houses the 2 most recent title holders, versus Team Germany with Schumacher and Rosberg, an all-Latin affair at Ferrari, and an Austrian-German-Australian combination at Red Bull. McLaren finally won the driver's title again in 2008, although you have to go back to 1998 to the last time they enjoyed constructors' honours as well. This year, for the first time in history, the latest 2 champions are driving alongside each other, and once again they're Britain's only representatives on the grid. Fernando Alonso's in determined mood after 2 low-key years at Renault. Felipe Massa returns after his accident with a different world champion to drive alongside and, like his teammate, has won twice at Sakhir. It's an important season for Nico Rosberg as he makes the switch from Williams. With Michael Schumacher back after 3 years away, it should be a perfect learning opportunity for his younger compatriot. Although the reigning champion team is likely to be near the front, team principal Ross Brawn has advised not to expect too much too soon. Slowed by the lack of a double diffuser early last year and then suffering several reliability problems later in the season, many argue that Red Bull should already be champions. Continuity is the word in Milton Keynes, with Sebastian Vettel and Mark Webber in the cockpit once again. The midfield scrap is likely to be an exciting and highly variable one this year. Williams adopts a mix of youth and experience in GP2 champion Nico Hülkenberg and F1's most experienced driver Rubens Barrichello. Renault remains in name despite now owning only 20% of its Formula 1 team. They've reverted to a traditional yellow and black livery and welcome Vitaly Petrov, GP2 runner-up and the first Russian in Formula 1. Robert Kubica will be the main man though, as the former BMW driver attempts to take the diamond mark back to the front. At Force India, Adrian Sutil and Antonio Liuzzi are confident that this year's car will produce more consistent performances as opposed to the circuit-dependent pattern we saw in 2009. They managed a first pole position and podium finish last season and would now like a string of them. Points finishes are the main target though, and that means finishing in the top 10 on a regular basis. BMW is gone, Sauber remains, owned again by original team founder Peter Sauber. Pedro Della Rosa will race full-time for the first time since 2002, and Kamui Kobayashi is back after 2 dazzling performances at the end of last year. With customer cars banned, the STR6 is Toro Rosso's first to be designed and built completely in-house at its Faenza base. Sebastian Buemi remains after scoring points on 4 occasions last year as Jaime Alguersuari begins his first full F1 season following a tough 2009 campaign. The legendary Lotus name returns courtesy of the One Malaysia team run by Tony Fernandez. With Jarno Trulli and Heikki Kovalainen, they've got a couple of race winners on board, and despite some teething troubles, the Cosworth-powered car has proven generally reliable so far. The team targets race finishes in the first 4 Grand Prix before the arrival of a major car update for Barcelona. Sir Richard Branson welcomes Virgin Racing to the fray with Timo Glock and Lucas de Grassi, and the Espana team confirmed Indian Karen Shantok alongside Brazil's Bruno Senna just a week before the start of the season. With unpredictability leading the way, Bahrain is ready to launch the 2010 season in style.